Okay, now for your get together, we're at the station where we can prepare salads and fruit trays in order for the guests to enjoy. This station here, I've already prepped the strawberries. I've washed them and I've taken the green leaves off of the strawberries, and it turned into a very beautiful bowl of fruit. The ones that were bigger than a mouthful, I just sliced them right in half. I've already washed and prepared my cherry tomatoes and put them in a nice bowl. And also I've already washed and rinsed well my red seedless grapes. I have some red delicious apples that are ready. So what I'm going to do is just make a beautiful little platter that doesn't take any time at all. I have some celery here. Celery is supposed to be excellent for your blood pressure. That if you snack on celery all through the day, scientists have said that it will lower your blood pressure and your cholesterol as well. So I recommend anyone, young and old, include celery into your daily diet. The smell is magnificent. It has almost like such a fresh licorice type of smell, and when you taste it, it tastes just as good. And so in order to make this platter that I can take and sit on the counter over there by the television, I'll just add a few handfuls of strawberries. Red and greens tend to go together very well. I will put a cluster of strawberries right here on the edge. And see how that's beautiful already? I have some kitchen scissors that I use in the kitchen, and I like to just go in and clip some of them so that when people grab them, they're just grabbing a small cluster like that. You see that? That's enough for one person to eat a cluster at a time instead of reaching in and grabbing the large big cluster that I had originally put on the plate. And that by me going ahead and clipping these clusters, it makes it easier for the guests to serve themselves without having to figure out how they're going to break a cluster. Okay? So that's a nice set of strawberries there, along with the green from the celery. I grabbed a handful of these beautiful cherry tomatoes. I like to eat them just like grapes. And they say tomatoes are a fruit. So that's why I like to include them in all of my fruit trays. And I hope you will too. So, here we have it. Just that fast, in less than a minute, I've got a beautiful fruit tray that I can place anywhere around the house, and any time of day that someone wants a snack to eat. They've got a beautiful plate that they can pick from. I want to show you one place that I usually put my fruit. It's a mirrored tray, and it's such a beautiful tray. It's very simple but beautiful. And when you place your fruit on that tray, look how that comes out. So in your den area, you make a quick tray like this. You bring it to your den area. Wherever your guests go, they've got something they can nibble on and snack on and enjoy your get-together even more. I hope you'll try this at your next get-together. It really will make a difference. Have fun. And one of the things that is very nice at any gathering is trail mix. I bought this trail mix because it said dark chocolate, fruit, and nuts. It's very clear about the ingredients, and it lets me know that it's very natural and true to what it says it is. And that's how we like to eat fruit and vegetables and anything that's true and honest to what it says that it is. And I bought a different flavor of trail mix to add to that has larger chunks of fruit. This has pineapple and bananas, apricots, and different things like that. When I fill that up, I just need a nice container to put it in. I use this glass one. And look at that, how beautiful and colorful. It didn't take me long to create yet another dish that I can place somewhere in the house for my guests to enjoy. The next thing I'd like to share with you is using sunflower seed kernels. Sunflower seeds contain a great deal of protein, and you can snack on these day and night. They're like the best thing you can eat for protein. And, you know, they have really no calories to mention. And if you're watching your weight, sunflower seeds are the way to go. If you just set them around your house, reach in and pick a few up. The flavor is excellent. I enjoy sunflower seeds. And the trail mix, the sun-dried bananas, and the pineapple, it's delicious. Try them at your next event. You'll be glad you did. Now we're going to prepare a salad. A salad can go with any meal, or you can make it a meal all in one. I bought these cucumbers, and during this season they are really, really inexpensive. And I like to use a spoon to just go in and scoop out some of the seeds on a cucumber that looks like this. It can get kind of messy if you're not careful, but it's worth scooping them out. Like with anything that has seeds in them, you want to try to scoop them out, because people don't like to eat seeds. And I just dice them up as thin as possible. And then if you like, you can even go down the middle of them and make the slices a little bit smaller, especially for those people that like bite-sized food or don't like to eat things that are larger than their mouth can contain. I've already prepared and rinsed some lettuce. This is just the spring mix of lettuce, and I'll just take some of these cucumbers and just scatter them through there in this nice little oval bowl. And the next thing I want to do is to get a red onion prepared. Not a lot of onion, just a little bit to give it that fresh flavor. Red onion is said to be one of the greatest foods that contains a lot of calcium and vitamin B. And they said it's good in use for those who have cancer, and it helps to build your immunity, red onions in particular. So try to choose red onions next time if you don't already, and see how it adds just beautiful color and wonderful flavor to all of your dishes. You can saute them as well if you like, especially if you're one of those people that like your onions sauteed. I just slice them up really thinly, and I go back in, turn it around, and slice it so that they're in nice little pieces, and it kind of hides itself in the salad. And that's how sometimes I've been able to sort of trick my family into eating onions, by dicing it up really small. And then I just kind of fluff the salad up. And the smell is very beautiful. It's not overwhelming at all. And then the next thing I like to do is to add some of the blue cheese crumbles. Blue cheese goes great with beef, which is the meat that we're using today. Blue cheese is delicious, and it makes any salad taste like a meal. So I hope you like the way that looks. if you're so inclined, sprinkling a few of the sunflower seeds on there adds even more protein to your salad. And if you're really brave, or you can let your guests decide if they want to do that, is to add some of your fruit mixture, your trail mix, into the salad with the nuts and the dried fruits. It makes it very, very delicious with whatever dessert dressing you decide to use. I use a raspberry vinaigrette, and it's very delicious.